Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm filming a highly requested video. So it is a how to highlight and contour. I've been getting tons of requests to do this video, so I thought today I should film it. You're gonna see me apply a lot of products on my face and it's gonna start to look a little crazy with like brown stripes and whiteness, and you'll see soon. I'm not trying to say that people need to do this. You don't need to highlight and contour. Hell, I don't even wear makeup on an everyday basis, you know, so it's not necessary, but it's just makeup is fun, like I've always said, and this is for the girls that love to play with makeup and want to know how to contour. I used cream products from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Kit. I also used the powder contour kit by her as well, but I use cream because I always use powder in my videos anyway. If you have any of these kits and want to know how to use it, hopefully this video is helpful for you too. So if you want to see how you can fake some cheekbones and a jawline, because goodness knows that I was blessed with a round face and not a structured one, then yeah, keep watching. So for contouring, I feel like it looks the best when you have a flawless base. I'm going to use the Smashbox primer. This is the one that Jasmine gave me in my makeup swap with her. So I'm really excited to try this. I'll link that video down below if you want to see our swap collab video. I mainly like to apply primer on my cheeks because they'll always have blemishes and there's a little bit of uneven texture. I really like using NARS Sheer Glow. I think it's one of my favorite foundations, and I'm going to be applying that with a damp beauty blender. And the reason why I'm going to use a damp beauty blender is because it's going to soak up any excess product that we have, and so it's going to apply your foundation really nice and thin. Ugh. You know what I always forget to do? I always forget to color correct. I don't know why. I keep forgetting. So, okay, I think I'll just do that after foundation. I mean, I don't usually do this afterwards, but because I quickly applied foundation all over my face without realizing, we're just going to do this next. So, then I'm going to use the LA Girl Pro Conceal, the orange corrector. I look like I have an orange like mustache. I'm just going to use my finger to blend it out. Well, not really blend it out. I'm just going to use my finger to spread it out. Probably shouldn't have put some over here, but I've got to commit, you know. LA Girls Pro Conceal in Cool Tan. I use that to cover up the salmon shade that we've just put down. I'm just going to put a little bit. Is this a little bit? I don't know. But it's just so we cover it up. Just a little bit, and then I'm going to start highlighting and whatnot. Don't learn from me. Don't do foundation first. Correct first. Anastasia Contour Cream Kit, and as you can see, it's got a salmon color corrector as well, and it's got the shade called Banana. It's like a highlight shade. Maybe I should open it. I'm just going to be using a Jessup brush, so it has no name. It's just like a concealer brush. First, I'm going to draw the sections where I want to highlight, so it'd be under my eyes, down my nose, on my little forehead that I wish I had more of, on my chin, and I'm also going to apply some underneath my cheekbones. Kind of like reverse contouring as well. So once you add some contour on, it is more defined. So I'm just going to grab Banana. Just going to apply a little triangle underneath my eyes, and I'm going to bring it up there. Going to bring it up to my temple. Got a tribal makeup on. And then on my forehead. And then above my cupid's bow. I'll just try to keep it a little tidier. A little mustache. And then on my chin, I'm just going to apply some here. I'm just going to grab another Jessup brush. It's just this one's a flat one. So first we're going to go in with chocolate. Now, like I said, I don't actually tend to use a lot of cream products. Like I'll go in with powder over cream. The reason why is cream is a lot heavier. That's pretty much why, like personal preference. Cream obviously feels like you're wearing a lot more makeup. I like to work more with powder products, so that's why I don't use cream often. I want to apply the darkest shade right underneath where the hollows of my cheeks are. So if you go like this, and we are going to blend that upwards. Just made that a little bit higher because once we start blending, I don't want it to go any much lower than that. Highlighting is all about bringing more light to the areas and making it appear, I guess, bigger and creates more focus on it, more attention, you know. So I highlighted my forehead because it's tiny and I want it to look bigger. Underneath our eyes so it looks nice and bright, and our cupid bow, so when you apply lipstick and makeup and stuff, there'll be more attention drawn to it. And so contouring is the opposite. So it is making things look more structured, giving it more shadows so it looks more defined. For me, I have a baby face, so it will give my face more of a angular look, as like it kind of defines your facial structure a little bit, so it doesn't look so flat. That's pretty much the lowdown on that. I mean, I should have done that in the beginning, but I guess it's better as you go, so whatever. I'm gonna grab my Real Techniques brow brush. I'm just gonna draw little lines down the side of my nose where I want it to give it more structure, because I also have a little triangle nose that has no structure. Looks real dark, because it is. Just give it a little point. I also want to give my eyebrow some structure. Now that we've got that dark color on, I'm going to go in with the lighter one, which is cinnamon. I'm just going to apply that just on top of whatever that shade was, chocolate. Just so it'll kind of blend out a little bit better. And I'm going to apply some to the sides of my forehead. Even though I have a small forehead, I shouldn't be trying to make it smaller. Apply some underneath my jawline as well. I want to bring it up here. So yeah, you can see that. I'm just going to draw a little line pretending that I have a jawline. Start blending that out. So I'm going to start by blending the highlight first, because we're going to be using the sponge to blend out the contour as well, and I don't want the colors to get muddy. And I like to bring it up all the way here, because once you do your eye makeup, it just looks nice and highlighted up there. And bear in mind that I only have light on one side of my face right now, so if you think that this side isn't done enough, like if you can see, it is it just looks that way. If you're done blending and you look back at your face and you're like, things don't look quite right, most cases I found it's usually because you don't have any other makeup on. So before you start adding more highlight contouring products on, go do your makeup, go do like your eyes and apply mascara, do your eye makeup, and then reevaluate. And it's a lot harder to take away product than it is to put product on. And it kind of gives you the illusion that I have like a flatness to my nose, but I don't. And I'm going to stick to using the pointier side just so it doesn't bring any of the product down lower. I like pushing the product upwards, so it'll just kind of create like a faded gradient and none of the product is coming back down, because we don't want it to go down. If you find that warm tones don't really suit, then go with cool. And like, here's the difference between warm and cool. That one's warm, that one's cool. Personally, I love warm tone shadows on my eyes, so I'm kind of drawn more to warm tone things, so maybe that's got to do with why I like warm toned contour products. But I also like to mix them, but it's preference towards warm. I'm just gonna blend out the nose contour very gently. So now that we're done this, like even right now, if you feel like things aren't looking so blended, don't worry about it. Like, go ahead, do the rest of your face makeup, and then we're gonna come back and set everything and do powder. Okay, so now that I'm back with all my makeup on, I washed my beauty blender and now it's damp. I'm gonna grab any extra product on top, because I mean, I went pretty hard on that contour, didn't I? And we're just gonna finish the rest of our face. So I'm just gonna use the ABH powder contour kit. I think this is in light to medium. I'm just gonna grab this shade here, which is Havana. I'm just gonna go in with Havana and just gonna put that underneath my cheekbones, just ever so slightly, along my jaw. I'm just gonna swirl it around. Like, I chose a fluffy brush. Setting it with a powder contour or powder bronzer just sets it in place, stops it from moving around, and it also lasts. Ooh, flicked myself in the eye. It also lasts longer, so, and it makes it more intense. If you're not happy with how prominent your cream contour was, like instead of adding more cream, you could just set it with a powder. So I'm going to use the Real Techniques setting brush, and I'm going to be using the banana shade. And everywhere where you put the highlight down, we're just going to set it with this powder. So underneath my eyes and bring it up to my temple. Just kind of ties it all in together. Sometimes I feel like cream doesn't look that great, and then once you set it, it looks a lot better. I like how highlighting makes my forehead look a little bit bigger. And our Cupid's bow and chin. Just gonna lightly go over things so everything's nice and blended and there's no harsh lines. So yeah, that is all the powder and highlight done. Well, that's the one part of it. I still have to use shimmery highlight, which is my favorite. This is the Napoleon Mosaic blush. Look, how pretty are you? Apply it along the top of my cheekbone, so just bring it down a little bit. I like to bring it down a little bit lower than usual because when you tilt your head, then it kind of see that glow. And see, I haven't applied any highlight yet, but that is from the cream highlight. It gives you that nice shimmery glow, plus I'm sweating, so yeah. Oof, how glowy are you? As you can tell, it's looking very intense, but I mean, contouring, like full-on contouring, it's not meant to look natural. My makeup looks a little bit strong on camera, I can already see that, but I had to look outside in natural light and it looks fine. It's just that I'm transitioning into a new room and working out the lighting and there's shadows, because like even if you can see from here, like this side of my face is lit because this is where the light is, but then this side of my face isn't. Anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I hope you learned something as well. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions or if you want to share any of your tips of how to highlight and contour. Like, I love sharing tips with people and learning new things, because I mean, everyone kind of does things their own way and it's cool to see if there's better ways of doing things. And yeah, if you have any other requests, then leave them down in the comments. I'm currently working through all my requested videos, as you can see. So give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And yeah, I hope you have a good day or night wherever you are. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye guys. OMG, it is so hot here. Guess who's still sick? Me. Intro time. I'm filming a highly requested how to contour. Oh my god, my beauty blender fell down. I thought it was like a mouse. It just... Oh my god, oh my... Dude, is there a fly in here? Where's my fly spray? It sat on my shoulder, the nerve of that fly. So I'm just gonna grab my beauty... I also got my hair cut today, so if you see a lot of baby hair, then it's because it's just been washed. And let's just appreciate this highlight. Hey!